University provides the Panopto video platform, but it doesn't prevent you from also putting your video up on YouTube, and you can keep it private. Why might you do that? Well, in my case, I like the captions that YouTube provides. Panopto also provides captions, but I think there's more accuracy in the ones on YouTube for my voice. And that extra accuracy means there's less editing for me to do to get the captions to be perfect. So, I would take the same video and put it on YouTube as well. So I get the captions from there, and then I'll take the captions and import those into Panopto. So in this video, I'll show you how to take the captions out of YouTube and put them into Panopto. And why don't you test it and see if you get better results in the YouTube platform for captioning. Okay, here I am looking at a recording that I've done in Panopto. I'm looking at the online version, so I'd go here to find the details of it. I could find a way to download the video. Okay, I save it there. The useful thing is that I'm going to take this over to YouTube. Now, why would I do that? It's simply because in YouTube I can upload the file that I've just downloaded, okay? And then YouTube will find its captions for that file. And I think YouTube's pretty good at it. So I'm just going to whirl through these here. You don't have to worry about them too much. Just do whatever you fancy. And then it'll do its business. And then we can get the subtitles or captions from it. So we're not really using YouTube to share the video with someone else. We're just using YouTube to recognize my speech, and that way I will have a nice set of captions that I can use. I'm actually going to take them and put them into Panopto. Panopto does generate captions itself, but I think that YouTube is a little bit better at picking up my speech, and that way I have less editing to do. So take a look, compare and contrast with the same video file, and see which one is better. But you can see YouTube's running through it there. And okay, here we go. We have this. Let's have a look at it. At subtitles. Oh, I have a couple of things. This one is the ones that we could upload if we had a subtitle file to put up here. But there isn't anything in it at the minute. We can see that there. So there's nothing there. It prompts us to upload a file or type stuff in, this kind of thing. This one is automatically generated. If we click on that, you should be able to see here a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so what I'm saying here is that that's pretty nice. And I think that's more accurate, probably, than what I'm seeing for the same one under captions here in Panopto. Don't worry about it. It's up to you. You know, to use whichever of the two you prefer. If you want to open it in the editor, go to captions. You can actually make your changes right in here. But you have to open the editor that's in the Panopto version and click apply. If you're in the YouTube version, pretty much the same thing in the YouTube version, where you can make your changes in there and say, you know, make a change and click publish and toggle between the same text to edit but split up by timings. I'm not going to edit the timings, but it's a bit easier, I think, if it's split up like this. But if you don't, then don't worry about it. But there we can see I can take this a chunk at a time. Edit this text because it's kind of a filler word. When you're done, don't click that, just click publish. Now we have it up here. So we started off here by clicking on the pencil, publishing it, put it up here, filling up this one. If you click on it, you see that. So there it is. We still have that toggle. We may wish to do further edits. Do the edits in that version, because if you attempt to edit it in this version, it will give you this warning that you're overwriting your existing caption. You don't want to do that. That'd be effectively starting again. So you're going to be editing up here. And again, if you do make an edit, I'll just make a trivial one here. If you wanted to edit the captions on YouTube, you could publish instead. That's what I'm doing there. Then what I'm going to do is I can download that because I want to put them into Panopto after all. So here we've got an SRT file. That's the format I use. It's the easiest format to understand. If you open it up, you can sort of see that. If I was to open up Notepad and throw that file into it, what you'll see is that it's a fairly simple format. So I just drag that file in there. You see it's got a time code and split up into kind of short chapters, and it's got the words. I mean, you could even edit them here, but I wouldn't. You can get dedicated programs for that if you really want to edit locally like this. This is one such dedicated program here called Subtitle Edit, which makes it easy for you to edit locally. But we don't want to bother with either of those. I'm going to close that down. So we have our file. We hop over to Panopto. Okay, more actions, settings, captions under settings. So it's captions under settings, not captions in the left hand menu. And that's telling us that we've got captions already. It's made those automatically. We can also upload captions. If I uploaded them, sure, I can put them as United States ones because that's empty. But if I want to put them as United Kingdom ones, it won't allow me to. So it'll basically tell me that that's already filled up. So it says it already exists. Please delete the existing ones. So what you could do is skip straight to this to delete those captions there. So if I just delete those first, it'll let us upload. Choose file, of course. So be sure to delete first and then upload. Okay. And that should take in the YouTube captions there. It's difficult to see. What we could do just to be sure, to demonstrate for sure, is say put in a YT for YouTube. I'll download that. SRT format, save it. I'm going to hop over to this one. I'm going to go to settings, 3 dots and then settings. Then I'm going to go to captions. I'm going to delete the United Kingdom captions. I'm going to choose United Kingdom here. Choose file. Select this one, which is the one we just downloaded. Upload captions. There we go. So that's been done. We don't see the YT of it for YouTube yet. Let's reload there. And now we see it. Okay. So we know for sure that's the YouTube one. So we don't want YT in it. So you click Open Editor and then click Captions. You can click in here, click on that to delete it. Click this to apply. We don't have that YT thing anymore, but you know for sure that it's the right file. And of course, back on YouTube, you might not want the YT thing there either. So if you didn't want it there, you would just go there, take it out, like that. There we go. No problem. And that's the way to use YouTube for the automatic speech recognition, which I think is a good quality one. I'm not really unhappy with the one in Panopto, but I think the one on YouTube is better. So I'm using the one on YouTube to recognize things. Then I've got less editing to do. And I can edit in YouTube like you saw, edit there before I download in all these ways. And you've got that nice toggle, which is nice. Or I can edit, as you saw in Panopto, under captions, as long as I'm in the edit view. So you'd have to open the editor. Just remember to open the editor before you go to captions. Then you can go in here and say, well, I don't want that word and make a few other changes, whatever else you want to change. And have that word somewhere else. When you're finished, click apply. And that's the way to edit in Panopto. So thanks for watching that, and I hope that's helpful. And I think for yourself, just compare YouTube and Panopto and see which one you think gets closer to your speech to recognize the most speech. Okay, thank you.